So I like to leave just a little bit more room between my leg and the barrel.
Back at the Thomas and Mack Center, round 3, Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. And you look at Sherry Cervi, she's got an awesome horse. You know what? She's an amazing pilot. There's a look at the race. Sherry, number 1. Of course, she's won the first 2 rounds coming in. Put a lot of distance between herself and the reigning world champion in Mary Walker. Michelle McLeod trying to keep that dream alive, but you know, it's been all Sherry Cervi over the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, it sure has. Her horse is running so strong. Last night, you know, got a little tight on that first barrel, a little short, they say that, because you kind of anticipated that little mare did, but, you know, Sherry will fix that tonight, I'm sure.
Jane Melby starts tonight splitting 2nd and 3rd in that early average race. Made $6,000. 11th in the world standings. Now every night's an opportunity for a big payday. First place paying over $18,600.
Yeah, she placed last night, Jane. 2 good turns. You can watch her approach this 3rd barrel. See how that horse's nose is in just a little bit? That holds that shoulder up. They think it's spot past the barrel, and if you relax at any time, they will turn on top of one. 13.95. So a great run by Jane again tonight.
Hey, look at the winning times for Sherry Cervi over these first couple of rounds. 13.77 in round 1. Even better last night, 13.66. The 13.95, probably not going to get the biggest check as Lisa Lockhart turns it loose.
Yeah, she does. You know, Lisa just came off another big win at the Canadian final. She's won that up there now 4 different times. She won about $70,000 there, and she is going to move to the lead tonight, 13.87. Wow, Louis was on.
She has been a model of consistency, 7 straight trips to the Wrangler National Finals. Taylor Jacobs, the 2013 WPRA Rookie of the Year. Struggled a little bit so far. Maybe she can get things rolling here in round 3.
Well, if she leaves the barrels up, the first night she'd have won the round. Last night she'd have won 2nd. I mean, this horse can absolutely fly. It's a clean run. Watch that clock. We may see a lead change. Holy cow, 13.65. Oh, man, I've been waiting for this to happen. And if she starts leaving them up, look out. She is going to win a ton of money.
That's the fastest time of the week. If you're wondering about the arena record, that's 13.46. Carly Pierce did that 2 years ago. Kaylee Bass gets everything exactly where she wants it. 7th in the average, 7th in the world.
Yeah, this is Cowboy. This horse runs just an absolute perfect pattern. Look at that. I mean, good strong, good acceleration out of the turn. So Kaylee's got a good chance to move into the money tonight. 13.83, you bet. How about into 2nd place? Good run.
When these gals got it going tonight, 4 runs already under that 14-second barrier. Brittany Posey. I'm not sure Brittany's having a whole lot of fun so far here in Vegas.
No, and this is another horse change for Brittany. This is her horse that she actually used this horse for a backup horse all year long. And this looks much better. Brittany, that's a great run, as you can see, just a little relaxed on that 3rd turn. And he came over the top of it, knocks it over. But I predict she'll stay on Teddy coming back into tomorrow night. That looked great.
Sabrina Ketchum next to go. Look at that, 13.65, quickest time of the week in the top spot. Kaylee Bass also fast. First Wrangler NFR for Ketchum.
I like this horse too. This is a national favorite horse, and you know, a little wide though. Just came out low. Now you got to reposition yourself. You know, you have about 4 strides from one side of this arena to the other to get your horse into position. And you know, the 3rd barrel knocked over, but that was all because of the first barrel. She came out low and never got into that rhythm in that run.
The way of that 3rd barrel.
Yeah, that's too bad. You know, it's just the way it is. She just kind of made a mistake on that first barrel and followed her all the way through.
Fallon Taylor trying to stay in that world championship race. Number 4 in the world right now.
Man, I tell you, this little horse can fly. All right, one more clean turn, and you can see Baby Flo kind of resisted a little bit going into that 3rd turn, and that's what got it. Sally's braced up just a little bit. That's too bad. This horse can, really fly, but that kind of a little wild on that 3rd barrel. She hits it 5 seconds.
13.93. Would have been good enough to move into the top 4. We see Christy Laughlin.
Wow, that first barrel was about as close as you want to get. Christy sets up that 3rd final turn, and that was wild. Talk about getting out into that outside stirrup. She looked like a bronc rider. in the Eliminator pin last night. 1383. Great run for Christy. She's going to move into third and fourth in the round.
Yeah, it's going to be third
Actually,
best.
second and third, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah,
Tied with
good
Kaylee
job.
Bass. Michelle McLeod, second, third in the average. She's number 3 in the world. It's a big run for her right here.
Down a little out of position again, coming off that first barrel, but boy, what a beautiful turn on that second. And a great on the third. You know, she cleans that first one up. It can be fast. It's still fast, 13.95. But the little mistake on that first probably cost her moving into maybe even second place by herself.
Mary Walker, number 2 in the world. Made some money last night. For Latte to get things rolling.
Yeah, she rolled last night. She was 13.89 last night, 1/3 to go around. Hit her first barrel, Latte. Well, again, she's coming out a little low. All right, much better. Wow, tight on the second. Good on the third, and look how he fires off that third back towards that end of the run. 13.94. That puts her in the top 5.
She's 11th in the average, so she's trying to work her way back up into that average race. You're going to need it. Winning the average pays $47,700. You need every dollar you can to keep up with this gal right here. Sherry Cervi, number 1 in the world. 1 round 1, 1 round 2. Can she make it 3 in a row?
Look how aggressive she was in that run. You can see she was keeping Stingray off those barrels. 13.87. She's going to move into the top 4. But she's got to protect that average too, you know. I don't think she's going to try to protect it, but that was a good aggressive run on Stingray.
And she just keeps making money, looking for her 4th world championship. Trula Churchill set to go. Full speed into that first barrel.
Yeah, and boy, a little wide though. Oh, great job getting by that first barrel with that inside foot. She almost knocked it over. She's lost a stirrup right here. You think it's easy riding these horses? You should get on one of them. They're fantastic. Try to do it with 1 stirrup. That's crazy.
Yeah, it'd be tough with both feet in the stirrups and a seat belt, let alone
Yeah, I'm
kick
not
out.
kidding you. They are
Kick out
strong.
one of those feet. Got to do some squeezing. The Sydney Blanchard gets set to go. Tough go around. Taylor Jacob has the lead, 13.65.
Yeah, Cindy's back on Clancy tonight. She rode her horse Twisted Sister the first go around, but Twisted Sister was a little, just a little wild trying to get in and out of the arena. Clancy though, you know, a little wide on those turns. It's going to show up in the time, and it does. 14.58.
2 gals still remain. Shadow Brazil. Her husband happens to be the king of the Cowboys in Trevor Brazil.
Now Shadow's the one actually, I think, behind this horse.
There you go, right there.
Into the arena. If you wonder where she was, that's her coming up behind. That just helps Big Boy come into the arena in some control. Now if Shadow could get around this first barrel, she was much better last night. If he picks it up and she gets a good tight turn on the first one, she can win some money real easy. Yeah, best first barrel yet that she's had. Now she just needs to finish it. Stay aggressive. Set up that third one. Get some send off it, and she does. Maybe came up just a hair off that third barrel. 14 flat, her best run so far.
There's her husband, Trevor Brazil. He likes a front row seat to watch her work. For Shadow, her first ever trip to the Wrangler NFR. And Jean Winters is going to be the final cowgirl to go.
You know, and I know that she might be last, but this little horse, I think, can run plenty fast enough to get a check. She's got a lot of heart. This is Sam. Jean Winters sets up that third and final one. Look at this send off that one. It is fun to watch that electric eye. 14.21 for Jean Winters, though. That bottom of the ground probably, you know, slowed her down just a little bit.
Well, after winning the first 2 go-arounds, Sherry Cervi not going to win round 3, but look at that. She's still on the Justin Booth result page. Going to split 4th place with Lisa Lockhart. And for Taylor Jacob, that is the quickest time that we have seen in 3 rounds here at the Wrangler NFR. 13.65. She'll get that check for $18,600. Cue the Bulls. We're going to see the reigning Bull of the Year when we come back. This should be really good.